High-level talks this weekend between the U.S. and European allies focused on ending the war in Ukraine. Good evening. I'm Jory Rand.
I'm Sophie Flay. This is the late edition of Eyewitness News on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream.
Those meetings come ahead of President Trump's high-stakes summit in Alaska with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
One key person who will not be joining them, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy.
Vice President J.D. Vance in the UK this weekend meeting with European allies as President Trump prepares to meet with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. A U.S. official telling ABC News the talks produced significant progress toward President Trump's goal of bringing an end to the war in Ukraine. President Trump missing his own deadline to impose sanctions on Russia, instead agreeing to meet with Putin in Alaska on Friday, marking the Russian president's first meeting with a major Western leader since Russia invaded Ukraine more than 3 years ago. Ukraine's President Zelenskyy will not be at that summit. He held a flurry of calls with European leaders. Zelenskyy warning that, quote, everyone can clearly see Putin's tactics. He fears sanctions and is doing everything to bail on them. He wants to gain territorial spoils for the second time already. French President Macron saying the future of Ukraine cannot be decided without the Ukrainians. President Trump has suggested a peace deal would involve exchanging territory.
There'll be some swapping of territories to the betterment of both.
According to the Wall Street Journal, Europe and Ukraine have presented their own peace plans to top U.S. officials. It stipulates that ceding any land must be backed by ironclad security guarantees, including potential NATO membership for Ukraine, and rejects Russia's proposal to hand over Ukrainian-held parts of the Donetsk region. And although Zelenskyy will not be at Friday's summit, President Trump says he remains open to a trilateral summit with both Putin and Zelenskyy.